My friend. Excelente! If you're watching this, that means that you got something going on. Are you on holiday break? Do you play an instrument? My name is Wago Howard. I teach music theory in Hilo, Hawaii. I really enjoy music, and I'm starting to really enjoy life. And if you're one of those people who does not support freedom of expression, freedom to be who you are, this might not be the channel for you. But if you do like all-inclusiveness, everyone's invited, this is a channel for that. If you like music and you're trying to figure out a song, don't know how to do it, let me guide you through the process of how you can use musical theory and foundations just to understand a little bit more about music, and then utilize my channel. Right now, it's pretty much free, 13,000 something videos. Ooh, that's a nice guitar. 13,000 something videos, lots of requests. I do some live stuff when I play. I don't take myself too seriously. I've got many different students and we all do different levels. And then I've met a lot of people that are on different levels and how to work with each individual. And then personally, this channel is kind of like submorphing into something maybe a little different. Been doing the educational stuff on here for a little minute, and what I'd like to do is find a little bit more direction. I always kind of joke, when I grow up, I'm 45, I think I'm grown up-ish. When I grow up, I'd like to be, well, it's not just one thing. It doesn't have to be just, it could be and, rather either or. So, that's what I'm experiencing in life. What are you experiencing? Oh, jeez. Oh! Yesterday, I went over to my buddy's house, and before that, we went to a seminar where he taught how to dress a pig. So if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's husbandry. Basically, it's the ability to hunt and fish and use every part of the animal that you take its life. And here on island, when you learn from people that have learned how to do these things for generations, it really gives a lot of insight into tradition, family, technique. And the one thing I'm lacking in life is just that, a connection to family, which has been a real bummer in my life. But I have my wife, which I really love, and I provide a function in my community. And here, I've been accepted into many different dynamics with many different friends of mine. A lot of the students that I teach, their parents are my age, or a little bit older, a little bit younger. There's a gamut. So I've become good friends with a few of my students' parents, and I am very, very, very thankful for those relationships. So yesterday, I had the privilege of going out and learning how to field dress a pig. And if you've never done that, it's a very interesting thing. I thought I'd be grossed out by stuff like this. I did a cow about, I don't know, 6 months ago. Chop and chop, it's called field dressing, where you do it in the field. Learning how to do that was an interesting and enlightening experience. I'm looking forward to the next time as well. And I'm eating the meat, which is really cool. I can't tell you how honestly awkward and weird it is to like feel both ways about eating meat. Being a meat eater and then not wanting to eat the meat that's produced by mass industrialization. It hurts my heart. So rather than think about the concept of that, I just try to do my best by the food that I eat, knowing where it comes from. And on island, trying to live sustainable is, it's harder than you would think. There's a lot of rules and regulations, but less than other places. So meeting other people, becoming part of a community where they do one part of the aspect of, I guess you would call it farmsteading or communal farmsteading. So the idea is I don't have to raise chickens and pigs and goats and everything. I could provide, let's say, tomatoes, currants. And if you provide a small part of the community, that means that somebody else doesn't have to do that and everybody gets to share in the benefits. So that is kind of the economical way that Hawaii is going to be going probably in the next, I don't know, I would say, well, the sustainability effort for here is supposed to be 2050 is the goal. I don't know if I see that happening in 2050 unless there's a massive rearrangement the way that our government works. But I do not want to get into talking about politics because what does not matter right now. What matters right now is having fun playing music. I usually do a prep for my day. I'm running late today. My prep for the day makes sense because I look at what I did yesterday. I look at what I'm doing for my syllabus, check my emails, do my office hour kind of stuffs. And then I jump into doing a how-to video. And I like going live on Monday and Tuesday. I really enjoy it. I meet a lot of new people. A lot of people are kind of intimidated by music theory when they realize that, you know, go to all the channels. Talk to all of the different people that do stuff like this. Enjoy Marty music. Go over there and do that. Find the tabs and the screenshots. Go crazy! But, you know, a lot of time you could have a one-stop shop. That means that if you sign up and you become a member and subscriber to this channel, if you are having an issue with something on your guitar and you're like, I don't know why it buzzes, you could look in 1,000 different places, or you could just give me a text. I'll be like, oh, it's probably this. It's a good first start for everything to have a music buddy. When you're in a group of people and you realize you're the person that knows all the stuff about one subject, it's time to regroup. Get a new group of friends where those people and individuals, your peers, know way more than you, and ascend to the level of what they've got as far as information. What I've learned is it's very easy to do that, but you must stay humble. And if you stay humble and you have fun, that kind of maybe is the point of living. Without any other deep thought in it, just woo way, my friends. Go with the flow. So today, what I'm doing is I'm just setting up the room so when my first student gets here, I'm able to just jump right in. Ooh, remember that band from the 90s? Jump right in. The name of the band's The Urge. It's in the song. To the earth, blah, blah, blah. So, does anybody in the comment section right now have a song that they would like to hear explained and or just heard? I can do some requests. I need to clean my shelves. I'm really bummed out. I'm bummed out that I'm a dirty birdie. I got stuffs everywhere, which is okay. Lather. It's just, it's a little much. Know what I'm saying? So, what I would like to do is laundry. And what I would like to do is just have some fun today, playing a couple songs. I got about, I don't know, 30-something minutes. I'm sure I can knock a few out. I just went over to another channel, and I was waiting for them to start playing, and they were talking for like 35 minutes, and I realized there was people in the comment section having fun doing their thing, so I don't know, maybe I just get on the channel and not play music and just blah, blah, blah for a while. Let people do their thing. Not gonna get any skin shots today, folks. Are you crazy? Hello, world. I'm not a video game person. Unless that is like Mario Kart or Zelda. Different generation, I guess. I don't like guns. I don't like killing things unless it's for survival and food. So, I watched a show called Fallout based off of a video game, and I'm actually wondering what the video game is like, because I watched the adaptation. I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's cheeky. It's a little gory in some parts, but I am what you call a wholesomist. I'm not a prude by any means. By any means. But I just do not like watching people being cut up or killed or any of that nonsense. I would rather not spend my time watching gore. There was a real big difference between sci-fi and horror when I was a kid. Like, it was more about suspense. Now it's more about right in front of your face, see how long it goes. I tell this story every once in a while just to show exactly why, but I watched a movie that I did not need to see when I was 8 years old by a famous producer, and it kind of scarred me. And then I watched another movie when I was like 14 or 15 that also very much scarred me. That both of those things inside of my life, I wish I could have go back in reality and keep myself as a, you know, young impressionable idiot. So now that I'm a middle-aged idiot, I don't think about those things. Unfortunately, sometimes they're scarred, and what I am grateful that it's just a movie. That the impression that it left on me made me realize that some people don't think that way, and it's okay not to feel that way about blood and guts and gore and guns. And so in my personal life, I don't like to talk about guns, and when I have students that, you know, I don't know, about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I had a student that had been learning from me for quite a while. Oh, I like this one. Yeah. And they started talking about a guy named Andrew Tate, who's a very, very bad man, sex trafficker, molester, grifter. He's very, very closely associated with what's going on and wrong with the world right now. And started talking accolades and talking about drinking their product, their sports drink or something. And I asked them not to ever talk of that name in here. And I was like, the guy's a very bad man, and if you watch any sort of resource which talks about him otherwise, you're being lied to. And by talking to this kid, like, I think that I showed him that you're able to have an independent thought in your head. So what it comes down to is nobody cares what I have to say about anything. I get that. You shouldn't. You should only listen if you want to and you agree, and if you don't, come up with the reason why you do not agree and stand by it. But if you're doubling down and tripling down on something called cruelty and hate in 2025 just because you're uneducated, then shame on you. That's why I run a music education channel, which I really enjoy. But more importantly, the reason why I teach is I realize how stupid I am. And the one thing I do well, well enough, I guess, is I'm able to understand music in a way that sometimes is approachable. Other than that, what is this? Teaches me to munch on snacks before I go to bed. So what it helps me do is associate, be able to be something for somebody else and give back in my local community. Online, people ask me questions all the time about stuff that's not music related. I have to say and preface it with, like, I'm an idiot. Remember that. Music's the one thing I really kind of do good. Other than that, you should be making your own decisions, and the way you do that is you inform yourself with information and you educate yourself. So the end result is that you're able to take in information and then go, oh, right on. Sounds good. Or no, sounds weird. I like this oak. Today I've got a few oak students as usual. I need to do some maintenance. I need to, I'm poor, if you don't understand that. I live poorly, meagerly. I wear the same clothes. I might be on the spectrum. Long story short, I enjoy what I do a lot. So when I find something like a guitar case that just needs a little tape around the back of it, it's much cheaper to buy a little bit of tape and put it on a guitar case because it's the heart of playing the guitar. It doesn't matter about what guitar it is. When I get a free case, I'm like, cool, guitar case. I'm going to utilize that. So I need to do a little maintenance today with some Gorilla Glue. I kind of want to play a little guitar right now, though. I'm feeling like, I'm not used to, I guess, being live and not playing. Does that make sense? So, if you've never checked out the dojo, got some gear. One of my buddy Martin made this bass cab. I haven't used it as much as I want to, so I think this year I'm going to be gifting it away to somebody who lives locally, who's like me. They got the affliction of the pores, which is fine. If you don't know this already, every penny that we make on this channel goes to a bank account onto which we will not touch. And then eventually there will be money in it, which has been accrued. And then I would love to use that along with other grant money, 501(c)(3) kind of stuff to do a music community center. I find that every single music venture that I did when I was younger kind of had alcohol or drugs related to it. And not to tell anybody what to do, but in a world where we are most definitely rapidly approaching what I would call a movement towards technology that changes and alters the way that we interact with our physical world, to the point where the generations that subsequently come after that time won't even recognize the same things like we recognize right now. And the reason why I know this is how history works. So, just like humans really haven't tasted a tomato in, I don't know, 200 or 300 years, because the original tomatoes that were kind of cultivated are gone. Everything adapts and morphs and changes, even us and me. So if anybody is throwing something down there in that comment section, I'm gonna go to it now. Sorry, I haven't been interacting. I've been setting up for the works. Boom. I'm a little winded. It's because I'm hefty. I should work out, but I just feel like, when you work 2 jobs and you're always moving, why work out? Things will work itself out, right? And remember, hit that like and subscribe if you can. If you're hanging out right meow and you have a request or something, throw it out there. Otherwise, I'm just going to jam out. I feel like getting my fingers warmed up. I do have a full day today. What is it? Monday? Great. I've got one of my drum students at 10 o'clock. Today I'm probably going to play a little music behind them. They're at a Steely Dan. They're doing drums, which is awesome. What up, dude? Pajamas spin on the ground every time my name is mentioned. Pop said, "Oh, I'm gonna get that boy." He put him in a house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye, road. Speed up the roller. Singing me and Julio down by the schoolyard. this song? 4 plus 4 is what? What up, dude? How you doing? I am live, but I will stop anything to say hello.
No, you're good. I was just saying hi.
It's good to see you, dude.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Everything ever good?
Yeah. Everything's good.
Excellent. Good.
I was just, I'm going to Big Eye on guitar, so I figured I'd stop by.
Excellent.
Say hi.
Excellent. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
I'll catch up. I'll text.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Awesome.
Everybody,
Aloha. Very cool. Just had a buddy stop by. Yeah, that's what I would write. If I was writing something right now, that's what I would play and write. Anyway, if you are a guitar player and you're seeing what I'm doing and you enjoy this nonsense, subscribe to the channel. Why don't you have fun with it? Tell you what, I've only got 5-6 minutes before I need to go play with a student. Not need to, I get to. I get to teach. It's a very magical thing when you do what you like. Other than that, just working out some kinks today. I don't know, maybe just how about a jam over some jazz? We got some jazz. What's one of my favorite jazz songs? I really enjoy Jobim. I do digs. What have I been doing? Oh, Sammy Fain. Boom-ba-da-boom-ba-da. Like Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. You know what I noticed too about some music channels? They don't really even play music. They just kind of talk. Do you want me to just kind of talk? I wouldn't. I have nothing useful to say. I would just end up explaining music. I think that's the way. Could explain the chord breakdown for Eye of the Tiger, if that's something that you enjoy. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the hunt. So funny. I put that together to play it with a group And we metalized all of them. It was really funny, but I enjoyed it. How about some Sammy Fain? This one's called Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to play it a little slower, though. That was ridiculously fast. That's ridiculously slow. Oh, that's cute. Oh. That didn't work, did it? I absolutely love this song. Sammy Fain. If you haven't already checked out this song, please do. It's a great one. Look, Ma, no hands. Two outside the box. So yeah, modally. Trying to think in major sevenths over the top. So major minors is really a tension builder for me that I always really try to do. Anyway, I really enjoyed playing today. If you are so inclined, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section. And if you haven't already checked out the song Alice in Wonderland by Sammy Fain, please do.